Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark. Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's off from three-point range. James looking it over. To the wing on the left. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Makes it off the glass. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
There's Garland. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And a missed layup. Here's Njai. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the three. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Beal. Six to shoot. Ron right side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Inside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yes, sir. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Garland with the bucket.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
LeBron James.
And James gets it to go.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's LeBron after the basket by San Antonio. That one falls. 8 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
First personal foul.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Jones, no luck. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Driving the lane.
James.
And finished off by LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 4. Richardson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the opening quarter. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Violation.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's the steal. Left side, Walker. Outside, Jones. Lets it fly. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Owens. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Richards, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Takes a step back. Here's Taylor. Banked in off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Spurs foul.
Owens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. San Antonio trails by 12. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hunt. Looking to end the run. To the middle. Spurs passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside, Taylor. Down low. Swiped it away. Up in time. No good on that one. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Get ready for the dip
Lakers on top, up by 12.
Get ready for the dip squad.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Going inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And stolen by Howard. Pass to Taylor. To the right side. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Johnson wide open. He fired. Good on the triple. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
San Antonio trails by 8. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Owens has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Goes up on the wing. Again, the Lakers. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
San Antonio trails by 9. Garland attacking. Here's Enjai. And that one is hammered home.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Here's Owen. He's got 14. Here's Howard. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
5 to shoot. They get a hand on it.
24-second violation.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now it's
San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
timeout Spurs.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Into the lineup for your Spurs.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. That one doesn't go. And the Spurs going the other way now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. San Antonio trails by 7. Outside, Jones. Right wing. And stolen by James. Out left to the wing. Releases. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
And both free throws, good for James.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Here he goes. And the layup is good.
LeBron James.
James has got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the rejection by James.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Vassell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. LeBron drives in. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Here's Walker. It's deflected. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. The rebound by the Spurs.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the basket by Jones.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's LeBron. And he makes that one.
James.
James has got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jones drives in. Pass to Richards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Jones, that's for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, he'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Here's Walker. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Lakers leading by 11. On the wing, James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
It's good again in the next one. 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Back to Garland. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
San Antonio foul.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. James, no good.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
For Los Angeles, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. It's Garland with the ball for the Spurs. 15-point game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Johnson from outside. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. The drive by LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth team foul.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the jets on.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
That sends a really powerful message, because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Carries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 15 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
3-pointer. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 17.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio trails by 10. 3-pointer on the way. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Releases. Garland, no good. Lakers leading by 9. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
For 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:49 left here in the 3rd quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .146 left in the 3rd. Here's Vassell. They get it back. And stolen by Howard. Now Taylor. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's stolen by Jones. Fires for 3. Here's Richards. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Taylor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Taylor drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Over to the left wing. Walker in the post. Up and in on the way. Walker's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Taylor.
It's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Jones, no luck. Right side, Taylor. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Vassell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. Taylor inside. And that one, good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Walker goes in. Can't connect from short range. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Taylor. Howard in the post. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Out to Taylor. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Jones, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Taylor attacking. And Taylor with the stuff.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
First team foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
From deep. Garland, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to James. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The drive by Garland. Out of hand on it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Got a piece of it. And they recover it. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio trails by 10. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Baseline jumper. Porzingis with the block.
When the guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, San Antonio. Garland looking it over. Johnson right side. Here's Njai. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Johnson left side. To the inside. Inside. Can't hit from in close. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by LeBron.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Josh Richardson. First personal foul. First
free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10.
Number 2.
So he gets them both. The Lakers on offense. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Verta. Back to James. Shoots over Pirtle. Misses off the left eye.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And James throws it down hard.
Second personal foul.
It seems ages at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Owens. He goes up again. That one goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
At the line for your Spurs, Darius.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 8. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Here's Owens. Pass to Porzingis. 13 feet away. And the miss. And so the Lakers...
hit my head. My helmet's broken, my head is rolling, my goal is many. Nose is plenty red. Do I know a villain? Yeah. Maybe it's me. My gruesome body, my giant skull, and my 87 teeth. My home planet, I'm leaving again. Just the origin of my neediness of my mind's eye. I'm a time cop for these 5 rocks as ingredients, and I'm wrinkling my nose, stretching out my arms, focusing my cheek, concentrating hard. Can't remember how. Swear I knew. Finally found the right. Know how to use them, know how to use them. Know y'all are simple and so wood. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. Y'all are simple and so wood. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. 5 fingers, 1 gold glove. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind. My space, my power, my time, my soul, my reality, and my mind.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. That's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, 1 for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times, but feeling obligated to jump up in front the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line with a forever and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck a mind down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be, but someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off what that could be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same house, Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 30. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world
In the VIP, taking extra. Business moves and new connections equal extra chips. I called my brothers up and I told them we blessed. Pull up on me, family, I just flipped the check. No more flashing back to days when this life was a mess. But I might be kinda standoffish, I'm still playing chess. Cause every around me get labeled a threat. And every around me know how to finesse. I've been trying to live right, they say I break the rule. I'm in this V12 coasting off by the ocean view.
Rising higher than I ever been. Why would I come down if I'm above the rim? I've been adding up this paper, I've been losing some friends. The freak got a magic, risk it off for the fans. We had a drink, but I did it on my own. Drew my plans up, took a shot on the road. They can't stand me, that's why they fall. I got stamina, I'm running laps on this marathon.
Bob Marley, but I'm still rowdy. Keep me a book in my pocket when I be outside for Cali. I'm a 5-star, up in a 4-star telly. I tell her baby she water. These plays, give me these racks, give me these diamond rings. Living like fast, I did the dash, now I'm in the league. My pops is an immigrant, he came from overseas. Sit on back just to come live the dream. How could you say that you understand me when you ain't in the problems I lived? My diamond in the rough was cut from all the pressure on me. I learned to boss up, don't talk much, I be getting it in. And I ain't mad at those that ain't believing. You could watch me ride.